Tsunami Top 10 Shocks. Accidental footage. Number 1. Scientists panic. From Asia's far shores to lone islands, tsunamis cast mysterious finds ashore, returning seabed history's treasures to daylight. 10th. Earthquake fish. Far from land, the deep sea hides the awe-inspiring oarfish, living 800 to 1,000 meters deep, surfacing only rarely. Its dorsal fin runs head to tail, a red ribbon in dim seas. Oarfish sightings unsettle people in Japan. It's called earthquake fish. Observers note when creature leaves its cold, dark home and surfaces, earthquakes follow. In 2010, Chile's 8.8 quake washed up dozens of oarfish. Similarly, before Japan's 2011 quake, 20 oarfish washed ashore. Quake sparked a 10-meter tsunami, killing 20,000. It wrecked Fukushima Plant 2. Strange animal behavior. Disaster length spurs speculation. Since then, sightings make people panic. They call it sea god's envoy. Earthquake fish ashore foretells disaster. Experts disagree. They say coincidence isn't necessarily causation here. Maybe oarfish beach from habits. They surface to feed. Tsunamis wash them ashore. Crust shifts alters seawater magnetism, affecting deep sea fish. Science hasn't confirmed fish behavior links to quakes. Deep sea creature behavior remains mysterious, still challenging scientists today. Number 9. Starfish Beach. One ordinary morning, 63-year-old Margaret Perrott walked Holcomb Beach, Norfolk, saw sand gone. Orange and pink starfish blanketed 400 meters of beach. Like nature's carpet, most starfish were lifeless, lying quietly, stirring helpless sadness. Worse, this sight isn't new. In 1960, millions of starfish washed up in Worcester County, Maryland. 1999, 10,000 starfish on Isle of Man. 2009, 50,000 stranded on Ireland's coast. Key point: not just starfish. Crabs and mollusks often strand too. Scientists suspect mass strandings tied to storms, tsunamis, extremes. Winds and waves disturb seabed, storing sediment. Seabed life loses habitat. Eddies sweep starfish into dive zones. Water drains fast, leaving little time back. When tide retreats, they're abandoned ashore. Also, starfish can curl arms into a ball and roll across seabed fast. But storms. This tactic invites wave teasing. Luckily, starfish regrow arms and hunt well. Populations rebound fast after storms and strandings. Climate change worsening may make extreme weather frequent. Testing starfish. Marine species. 8. Great Mosque of the Sea. Many haven't heard of Aceh, yet it's distinct in Indonesia. Islam reached Indonesia and Southeast Asia via Aceh, an Arabic culture funnel. So it became Indonesia's only Sharia province. Over 99% Muslim. 5 million. Unexpectedly, a sudden tsunami disaster put this religious city in the world's spotlight. 2004, day after Christmas, a 9.1 quake near Aceh sparked tsunami. A fierce tsunami hit Banda Aceh hardest, uprooting buildings and trees, leaving the city trash-choked. black mire. 500,000 displaced, 200,000 plus dead, over 170,000 from Yaki. But in this devastating tsunami, one building miraculously survived, the Beit-Rahman Grand Mosque. This mosque stands in central Aceh, among the city's most famous. During the tsunami, nearby homes drowned. Yet this mosque stood, sheltering many survivors. As seas withdrew, 15 centimeters, mud filled the mosque. Yet it stood firm. Strength, hope. Since then, Beit-Rahman Grand Mosque's tale spread worldwide. Today, Aceh steadily recovers. Long, tough rebuilding. Yet Beit-Rahman Mosque is many people's spiritual home. Beit-Rahman Mosque reminds us, in darkest times, hope and faith still shine. Number 7. Moving dock. Mention tsunamis. We picture ruined buildings and flipped cars. Yet few imagine even 100-ton piers swept away utterly. Japan, March 11, 2011. True story. In Aomori's Misawa Island, dock slept until March 11, 2011. 9.0 quake and tsunami woke it. Beast-like tsunami swept the northeast, leveling cities in seconds, erasing lives, buildings. This dock was swallowed by the sea, drifted year-long. Giant drifting reinforced concrete platform, 21.3 meters long, about 165 tons. A huge structure swept away by tsunami currents baffles. This dock was mysteriously lifted across Pacific, rediscovered after 15 months. The dock washed onto Oregon's shore, one of America's largest tsunami debris. Locals mistook him for a barge, then realized an Eastern visitor. Oregon officials inspected the dock, found no radiation or threats, displayed it, proving nature defies understanding. 6. Ghost ship. Previously, March 11, 2011, a 9.0 quake spawned Japan's deadliest tsunami, sweeping homes, cars, boats into sea, creating 5 million tons debris. Debris sank or drifted, becoming an uncontrolled environmental problem. Beyond the dock, a 15-meter ghost ship. Japanese boat, moored at Hachinohe, swept away by giant quake tsunami waves. From then on, he drifted alone, year-long, no crew aboard, no destination, drifting with currents across seas. The ghost ship's voyage ended near Canada's Queen Charlotte Islands. Patrol planes spotted it routinely. Canada contacted Japan Coast Guard. It was Squid Boat, now 7,568.74 kilometers away, found adrift. It had no ghosts. Yet, its long, eerie voyage inspired sea adventure lore, a true legend of nature, chance, and lives. Number 5. Magic soccer? Soccer means leagues, stars. Or you cheering at TV? Today's soccer story tops any match easily. This story starts in 2011. Japan's 3/11 tsunami washed lives away. Amid chaos, a soccer ball unexpectedly starts. It's Mercury's, a Japanese team, 7 years ago, transferred. Farewell gift. Classmates and teachers gave him a soccer ball, packed with signatures and Go Murakami. Afterward, Murakami prized the ball by his bed until the tsunami took it. Fate's mysterious, swept to sea. Ball drifted a year. Couple found it on Middleton Island, Alaska. Wife Yumi's Japanese. Moved. The couple realized it wasn't just a soccer ball, but a young man's memory of his disaster-lost home. Somehow stayed inflated through Alaska's winter. Still usable. Couple felt duty-bound to return the ball to him. They decided to hand-deliver soccer ball to Murakami-ko in Japan. For Murakami-ko, getting the ball back revived his past and brought care and support. This soccer story shows that distance can't stop empathy binding people together. Number 4. Ocean Crossing Giant Timber. Japanese anime shows red shrine gates, called torii. Japanese shrine gate marking the entrance, separating gods from humans. Torii reminds visitors. Passing through means sacred ground. Mind your behavior. In 2011's 3/11 quake and tsunami, these torii were swept away. Imagine 2 torii beams, wave-driven, drifting 7,000 kilometers afar. Now, they're not just 2 sticks. 70% of washed debris sank fast, driven to wind. They crossed the Pacific to Oregon. 2 beams sparked excitement. All agreed tsunami killed many. Rebuilding torii mattered to Japan. They worked to return cultural treasures to Japan. They were confirmed from Itsukushima Shrine, Hachinohe. After long prep, 2 torii beams returned home. Reinstalled at shrine entrance, they signaled rebuilding and cultural renewal. Everyone involved, U.S. residents who found them, and experts and volunteers who returned them, joined this legend. 3rd, White Beast. After Japan's 2011 tsunami, a self-claimed survivor uploaded a 50-second video of a whale-like creature ashore. Video shows it from several angles. Up close, whale-shaped, yet its skin resembles a rock. A brave, maybe reckless man nears him, then retreats. Spooked by aura. The clip went viral. Viewers guessed the monster. Some called it deep sea unknown. Some call it a tsunami-washed rock. Scientists cautiously tag unidentified marine debris. Besides the whale-like creature, media footage showed other unknown beings. Rumors. Japan invaded. Another clip. White object shoots up. Scales building. Vanishes. One netizen boldly guessed white creature was a cat. Swept by floods. Wrapped in a white sheet. The cat ran to eaves. Afloat. People down. Really that much coincidence? White creatures remind us nature's power and mystery exceed imagination. We can't explain them. Yet they star post-tsunami human nature talks. 2nd, the abandoned Harley. In the Harley-Davidson Museum, one bike looks misplaced. Tank and body are weathered. Paint flakes. Metal is rusted. Unknown motorcycle named Nature's Power. Not a machine, but a survivor. Memorial to 15,000 plus tragic deaths. Back to Japan. 2011. A 2004 Harley-Davidson Softail sat in Miyagi. The tsunami swept it to sea, drifting over 6,400 kilometers away. 13 months adrift. Motorcycle washed up on Canada's Graham Island. He was in a truck fallen crate. Plate clearly read Miyagi, Japan. Besides motorcycle, container held golf club junk. Mark donated motorcycle to museum for education. Remembrance. Harley Davidson herd used VIN to find Japan's owner, offering him new bike. Unexpectedly, the owner refused. In the museum, it stayed unrestored. As found, displaying this battered motorcycle, the museum shows disaster's harsh reality. Even toughest machines are fragile. Cover shot. Photo on beach after Japan's 2011 tsunami. Wave revealed no sea life or wreckage. Just ring like gold. Unbelievable unless you see it. Some think rings came from local tsunami-destroyed jewelry shops. Maybe shipwreck relics. Until this huge wave exposed them again. Photos not very clear. But what do you think? Viewers, is it a ring? Share, please, below. Number 1. Lost City. Ancient ruins unveiled by tsunami. Not a plot. A true Mahabalipuram story after the 2004 tsunami. Catastrophic tsunami. Huge loss. Revealed ancients. Rumor says tsunami waters withdrew. Hidden seabed stone ruins emerged. Ordered stone carvings, lions, horses, temples, an ancient secret. Early British writers. Mahabalipuram had 7 pagodas. 6 sank. Archaeologists say 7th, 8th century walls showed lions. These reliefs may be part of 7 legendary pagodas. This event shows history isn't always in books. Sometimes it unfolds before us. Mahabalipuram's carvings aren't just art. They witness time, resurfacing after millennia. It reminds us, even after nature's fury, civilization's spark endures, shines. That's all today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon.